Alhamdulillah.
But here's what we got to do.
I mean, inshallah.
Okay, so now
Sorry.
there are things now happening.
Sorry for those of you who speak Arabic. I got it wrong.
There are things happening.
Inshallah.
What are you doing? Shabalaba ding dong?
No, inshallah means God willing that we don't have to do any spelling anymore.
Ojalá.
Ojalá in Spanish also means the same thing.
All right. Well, inshallah that we don't have to do that again.
You're the most blasphemous person I've ever met.
Look, I went to the spider web, but I want to do one thing real quick first, which is I believe you get points, and I never actually do it, but I probably should, for dip fly wing into essence. This will turn you into a fly. What's a wing? Wings into essence. And then you turn into a fly. And I think you're supposed to be able to go into this tavern. I might be thinking of the remake, though.
Are you 21?
I'm not.
What?
I mean, no, I'm older than 21. By quite a bit. That's why I'm playing King's Quest 3 and not, like, League of Legends or something.
Right.
Okay, so I might have been thinking of something, unless I have to type, like, go in window. Buzz. Buzz. Oh, screw this. Obviously, you were raised by a naughty wizard.
What? Naughty wizard. I thought you said Nazi wizard.
Obviously, you were raised by a Nazi wizard. Buzz.
What?
I don't understand what's going on anymore. I'm a fly. Fly be gone. Myself return.
Is that the magic word?
That's the magic words to not be a fly anymore, but I have to go over to the left side of the screen for some reason. Obviously, I was raised by a Nazi wizard. Okay.
That explains your insensitivity to other cultures and religions.
Look, I'm going to fly over here and kill a spider. Look, it's like blue. You swoop close to the spider web and find the huge spider guarding the entrance. Taking her in your beak, you vow to get rid of her once and for all.
I will dump you in the ocean.
That's the sound of it. Here's the dumb thing. The spider is blue and the ocean is blue. Right? So they have to make the splash kind of big. Because that was a solution that they had, because the spider had to be blue. Because if it were any other color, it would disappear somewhere else. Like, if it was brown, it would disappear on those cliffs. If it was black, you wouldn't be able to see it on the hole. If it was green, it would disappear in the hill. So, but their solution was just to make the splash bigger instead of...
Why didn't they just outline it?
Because that's what you do in the Black Cauldron. I don't know.
You know, this is something that was invented a long time ago by artists. It's called an outline.
Look, I'm just telling you what I read once in a book. That was an actual book, not a internet rumor, by the way. It was actually like a King's Quest hint book I read like in the 90s.
Did you say a King's Quest hymn book?
Hint book. We're in the cave of the Oracle. All right, have some respect. We're about to learn the plot.
Have some respect for witchcraft.
We're about to learn the plot of the game. Here comes the Oracle to tell us what's going on. I mean, other than kill the wizard, because we already got that part. The Oracle remains silent for a long time. You have a staring contest. Finally, we hear a hollow voice that seems to come from far away. I've been waiting for you a long time, Gwydion. I have sorrowful news for you. Your stock salted terribly. You're out $5 million.
Wait a second. That wasn't in any of the dialogue. You lied to me.
I was just saying if you were paying attention. You instead of just going ooh in the background.
I wasn't paying attention.
Look, years ago, a terrible... I'm not going to read this in the Oracle voice. Three-headed dragon invaded Daventry and keeps the people in a state of terror. A state of terror! This monster requires once a year the sacrifice of a young maiden. Ah! Ah!
I'm a bad dragon.
My eyeball! Oh no!
Ooh,
sadly,
she's hot.
your sister...
Oh, I'm not him.
Your own sister.
Not my sister.
Princess Rosella is the chosen one this year. Time is running out for her, your parents, and Daventry. So there's the plot. You're the Prince of Daventry. Now shut up. Look, she's crying. You made her cry.
I didn't make her cry. That wizard
Maggie
made her cry.
laughed. She's such a trooper.
Listen, it was kind of in the title of the game.
To err is human. I know, it was kind of a spoiler.
Yeah.
You, Gwydion, are the only one who can save them. But
To-woo, to-woo. You're not Cedric.
But you must hurry. I have a poisonous amber stone.
Cedric's an
Who's
owl
the
character
poison?
for King's Quest 5. Just to
Yeah,
let you guys know.
we'll get there.
He's a very annoying character, but that's the voice he's doing right now. Which
Whoa! A poisonous stone. All right, now and then the Oracle just falls asleep. Hello. Hi. I didn't know the game would actually say that. All right. Okay, so that stone, first of all, that stone was the last ingredient I need for a spell. Second of all, now that I've got this dough in my ears, I can hear people talk that are animals. For example, these squirrels over here.
Wait, before you say anything, I really like the composition of this background.
This idyllic
and the
scene.
foreground. It's very has a very good
Cinematic.
use. Yeah, cinematic.
See,
It has a very good use of a foreground, a midground, and a background.
See, I told you, King's Quest 3, they actually got an art director or something. So instead of just random tree-shaped object, it actually creates a scene. There's some screens later on in the game that are actually very nice that we will get to, and I want to hear your opinion on them. But first, squirrels are talking. Chatters one squirrel to the other. Manhattan's terrorizing the countryside again. I'm afraid for my life.
Wait a second. If it's a rodent, you have to do it in a Patrick Stewart voice.
I know how you feel.
Okay, stop immediately.
I understand he's fond of squirrel tails. Okay, there's a story behind that. Not the Manhattan countryside thing, but so
Chronicles of Narnia.
Chronicles of Narnia, we've got audiobooks of, they exist. And each one of them is read by a different, British actor. They're all British.
Kenneth Branagh
And so on.
two famous ones are Kenneth Branagh and Patrick Stewart.
Patrick Stewart reads The Last Battle, and
There are mice characters.
there are mice characters. Hold on, there are birds talking. One bird says to the other, "Do you think that young man looks anything like his twin sister in Daventry?" And the other one says, "No, he doesn't have any boobs. I mean, I don't know. But I hear her beauty is legendary," chirps the other bird. "Well, he ain't exactly chopped liver either," the first little bird states. In other words, that bird has a crush on you.
Well,
A bird just called you hot. That's right. It just happened.
Okay, ignore that and go back to your story about...
Okay, so there are mice characters, and there's an entire chapter where mice are gnawing on the ropes of the king trying to free him, and they talk for a long time. And Patrick Stewart, bless his heart, wonderful voice, wonderful guy, wonderful actor. He cannot do any other voice than his actual his iconic Patrick Stewart voice. Because he tries to voice these mice and make them have mice voices.
It's the worst thing
It
that
is-
you can possibly imagine.
Is terrible. The most terribly terrible thing that is ever terribled.
Yeah, it's like nails on the chalkboard, essentially.
Basically sounds like what I just did with it. But imagine that for half an hour. It's...
I don't have to imagine it. I've listened to it 7 times.
Why?
I love that book.
Oh, it's a great book, but why don't you just read the book?
It's not like it's a half hour straight. It's like
That's
the mice
right.
has a line, and then it goes back to the other line, and then the mice has a line, or the mouse has a line.
Yeah. The mouse said, "Oh," said the king. Said the mouse. That's for half an hour.
But the worst thing is, he's not just going, me, me, me. He's actually saying words. Like, I want to help you, king. And yes, I know, I only said 2 words in that. But still,
That's all that we
it's
can
even
stand.
worse that it's actually words being said and not just squeaking.
Look, if we had any viewers, we would have lost them by now. What was he watching tonight? Because we don't ever announce our streams very well.
Well,
Okay.
that's because nobody likes you.
So now here's our last spell, which is teleportation at random, which actually isn't even a spell we need. So you don't actually ever need to go see the Oracle and learn the rest of your like your actual plot line, because the stone he gives you is for a spell that you don't actually need. However, let me tell you something in a minute after I cast the spell.
In the minute.
So, oh, the music. Hold on. I got to grind a spoonful of sugar and help the medicine go down.
Right for free.
What?
I don't know.
See, grind spoonful salt in mortar is literally what this thing says.
Well, then literally do it.
No. I don't literally do thing. I can't grind a spoonful salt. That doesn't make any sense.
Says you.
Says me. You're right.
Oh. Well, I stand corrected. Oh. Actually, I lounge corrected in this comfy chair.
I've now done salt and mistletoe, and now I got to rub the stone in the mixture. Very carefully, so as not to miss a single spot. So now I've got a stone covered in salt and mistletoe. It's like something you'd hang on a tree at Christmas time.
Sounds like the worst thing I ever heard of.
Now I have to kiss the stone because it's under mistletoe.
It's like the Blarney Stone.
I smack.
Instead, I punched it.
Punch the stone. Hold on. I gotta spit out mistletoe and then say, with this kiss, I thee impart power most dear to my heart. Aww.
A stake of oak.
Here's a verse you'll like, Jonathan.
Here it comes.
Take me now from this place hither to another place far thither.
Oh, zither.
Oh, so suggestive. And then you wave the magic wand, and that's all the spells. Da, 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 da.
Fuzzy bear.
Which means I've got a 1 second. Yeah, so edits on YouTube for that. All right, so now when you rub the stone, it will randomly take you somewhere, but not like in the whole game. It'll just where you happen to be. For example, somewhere in the wizard's house, or maybe in the chicken coop. But if you go down the mountain,
it can crog and grog and perm.
And then you start rubbing that stone. Hold on, I gotta hear these squirrels. That boy over there. I'm not going to do it again. Lives with the terrible wizard, one scampering squirrel remarks to his companion. How awful for him, says the other squirrel. I wonder how he can stand it. Comments the first. I bet he can't. He ought to learn magic. He's got to fight fire with fireworks. I mean fire.
What?
See, so once you can understand the animals, they give you hints on how to proceed in the game. I've played this game a million times, so I didn't need any hints.
Oh, look who's showing off with all their know-how.
Look, I'm rubbing the stone and it's making this noise over and over again.
Yeah, I can hear it in my headset.
I'm trying to get to the tavern, but I'm going to do it with magic.
Well, science!
It's certainly not going to take 20 minutes. Ah, I'm in the middle of the ocean! That doesn't help. Okay, I made it. Ouch. Okay, so here's the thing.
The thing is here.
The thing is this. So you want to leave Ludor, right? You want to get out of here and go to Daventry so you can save your chick. So now there's a ship at the pier, which was not there before.
It appeared at the pier.
It appeared at the pier. You can't actually get on the ship because there's a pirate standing guard. Standing there. And I'm not even going to talk to him because he's a jerk.
Come on.
Fine, I'll go talk to the pirate.
Pirate voice, pirate voice. Maybe it'll inspire me.
Talk to pirate. You politely speak to the old sailor on the dock. In response, he growls, "Quit your yammering, boy," and punch the microphone. "I ain't got no time for ya. I got to keep trespassers away from this here jolly boat."
What?
It's a jolly boat!
I'm pretty sure that's not pirate lingo.
Scram! Jolly boats? Come on. Don't you know your piratese?
Jolly Roger.
Jolly boats. Jolly ho, up and at them. All right.
What?
So the ship doesn't appear until you see the Oracle is the point. So that's kind of the artificial way that they make you go see the Oracle.
Until you see the Oracle, she tells you you're the one.
Right. The thing is, you can see the Oracle, get all the spells made, and even get on the ship without killing the wizard. But you have to wait on the ship long enough that the wizard will eventually get you. And here's a busty barmaid. And some pirates.
And what would you do with the drunken sailor?
One of the rowdy seamen yells to the barmaid, "Wench, come o'er here with more rum!"
Jar.
Wench, come o'er here with more rum. I should read like that.
Hey, but where's the rum going?
And there's her. She's a busty barmaid, all right.
The gigantic head.
Gigantic head. Flirt. What's a flirt? No, I can't flirt because it doesn't recognize it. All right, let's talk to the pirate. The sailors peer at you through bleary eyes and continue swilling their rum. One who looks like the captain pauses and drunkenly slurs, "I'm a bucko. Be wanting your passage on my ship." What you running from?
It's a Captain John Wayne.
Captain John Wayne. Oh, no matter, Pilgrim. Now I'm turning into Goofy again. He's like,
You don't even know what you are.
Look, it always either turns into Western or Goofy or Russian. I don't know. I can't do accents.
Australian.
As long as you got gold, let me see how much you got. Show, because I got a purse of gold, to Captain.
Oh, what
Don't look at them your own.
Sailor, what do you do?
Show coins to Captain. Fine. Give coins to Captain. There we go. Sheesh. Bring the purse. Captain snatches it. Aye, lad. I see you do have a wee bit of gold. Apparently 4 coins of gold is good enough.
He said wee bit.
That's true. It's less than me regular fare, but I'll give you a passage anyways. Because I can do pirate better than John Wayne. We'll be waiting for you at the wharf, but not for long.
Woof.
Now they're going to leave the tavern by disappearing because bad graphics.
Whoop.
Hold on, I got to kiss the barmaid. Watch it, fella. All right.
Kapow. Hee-yah!
What's she not Miss Piggy
She
now?
reminds me of Miss Piggy a little bit.
Because she's a fat woman?
Yeah, and blonde hair. And,
And like the same color. Well, here we are. Look, the guys moved. And the captain was, "You better get aboard, boy. We'll sail without you." Well, all right. I'm on board now. I'm on board. I'm not bored. As the gangplank is drawn in, you hear the captain shout to his men, "Take his things and put him in the hold till I figures out what to do with him." Oh, and I got a text at the exact same time that the pirate.
These are
music started.
pirates.
You have a sneaking suspicion you've made a big mistake. These are pirates! I think about the weather, because the weather never ever cares a thing for me. Nothing like a little salt air to perk up a boy's spirits.
I've been to salt air.
All things being equal, you might have enjoyed this ocean voyage. However, you found your accommodations to be slightly less than satisfactory.
Oh. I liked the design of that ship.
That was cute. You should draw it.
It needed more rectangles.
So here's now we're on the ship. And if you'll notice, as the screen freaks out and we show our inventory, that we have dough in ears. That's it. So we can understand the pirates if they were squirrels, but they are not.